Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this video which marks the beginning of a new series where we will be creating a complete to-do app with authentication using the MERN stack. So on the front end, we'll be making use of React and Redux, and then on the back end, we'll be using Node.js, Express and MongoDB. We will host our front end on Netlify, and you can actually access a demo of this application on this link, which I'll also leave at the description section below. And then our backend, we will host it on Heroku. So right here is where our backend is hosted, and this is the link of accessing our backend. But all our endpoints, our API endpoints, will be protected with authentication, so you cannot access the to-dos or perform other operations if you are not logged in. Okay, and I'll show you how we can do that. So on our front end here, we have a form for signing in a user, and we'll also be performing data validation, and this we will be doing it on the backend. So if I try to log in as an invalid user, you will see that we will get an error. So we don't have any value, and I have clicked signed in. We get this error here: email is not allowed to be empty. So we'll be performing some data validation, and we'll be doing this on the backend and sending some response to the user, okay, on the front end or to the client. Okay, so right now let me try to log in as a valid user. So I'll use an email which is already registered, so chaoo@gmail.com, and then I'll enter a valid password. But before I log in, I have a tab opened here. I just pressed F12 and then visited the application tab, and what I want you to pay close attention to is our local storage. So we are on this domain, and I want you to pay attention to the key and value. We will be using JSON web tokens to authenticate the users. So we will be generating a new token every time we are logging in and verifying this token on the backend. So pay close attention to this section when I press sign in here, and here we go, sign in, and you see now we have a key token, and the value is a string of characters here. So if I copy this string of characters and go to jwt.io website, you'll see that we can decode this token just at the bottom here. I will select all this one and delete, and then paste what we just copied from our local storage. Okay, and when I paste it here, you'll see that our token has three sections. The first section is the header, which contains the algorithm and the type of our token, and then we have the second section here, which represents a payload, and the payload may contain information about the currently logged in user, and also information about the token, when it was created and when it will expire. So right now you can see we have the ID, and this is now the ID of the user. We have the name and the email, and these are the details about the user. We also have when the token was created, and then the last section is verification signature, which makes our token to be secure. Okay, so right now we are logged in as Chaoo, and we can be able to perform all the CRUD operations once we are logged in. So we can create a new resource right here. I can create a new to do, and this will be added to the database, and then we can fetch that new to do and display it to the user, and here it is. We can edit a to do using this button here. I can add 2h and then submit. You'll see that this to do was actually edited. We can mark a to do as done, and this will turn green and add a line crossing that to do, and then we can also delete a to do, and also we can display more information about this to do, like when the to do was created and who created that particular to do. Okay, so we'll see how we can do all this in this particular series. Now, as I told you, all our endpoints are secured. So if we don't have a valid token, if you are not authenticated, we cannot perform these CRUD operations. Okay, so for example, if I mess up with this token here and change the value, remove the one, if I try to create a new resource, we should get an error. So if I submit, you'll see that invalid auth token. So this token is submitted to the backend, and then a verification process happen, and this is now an invalid token, and we cannot accept that as a good request. So this is a bad request. So if I come to the console here, you'll see that we have a post request 400 bad request. Now this was not accepted as a valid request. We cannot delete, and also we cannot edit or perform any other CRUD operation, e.g. reading, even reading the data itself. So if I try to refresh this one, you'll see that we can't read that data. Okay, and then if we sign out, this token will be deleted from our local storage. So if I sign out here, you'll see that we'll be simply deleting that token, and we are redirected to sign in. And also we have a way of creating a new user using this form. Okay, so yeah, this is just an introduction of what we will be creating. And if you want to support my channel, you can do so by directly donating to my PayPal account. So if you click this link, it will take you directly to this donation page, and the purpose of your donation is to help me to continue creating free content, because as you know right now, I am not even monetized by YouTube. So you can directly donate to my PayPal account, and that will be a huge support. And if you are not capable of donating, you can just watch some of my previous videos right here, and this will increase my watch time. And by increasing my watch time, I'll be able to beat this requirement for me to be monetized by YouTube. Okay, so go there and watch some of my previous videos, relevant ones. I'm not telling you to watch all of them, just go check them out and watch the relevant videos, and that will be a huge support to me. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you next, guys.